Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Lil Sinister here, Lil Sinister here. Man, I messed that up. But anyway, I'm back at you here with another tekkit classic tutorial. What I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do is, well, what I am doing currently is I am automating my base into one chest, just making dark matter pedestals for my EMC generators. Now, I already did this down here, and as you guys can see, it's working fantastically. I have every one of these pumping out their inventory, I think. Yeah, okay. That one right there had me a little worried. But anyway, so I'm going to work on this up here now. And I already have these things set up. Make sure that you have your dispensers with the small hole facing the tubes. Otherwise, it will not filter. I learned that earlier. So I have a screwdriver that I'm using to actually turn these things around. That's what you need. I have a sonic screwdriver. So anyway, to start these things off, you need to connect the pathway. I already put these things two up. Otherwise, I feed them into these right here, which interferes with it. So first off, you want to create a pathway to the box. Seeing I'm going to be adding more into here, I'm trying to do a pathway that I can pretty much alter later on if I need to. And also keeping a way to access the box. So as I create this pathway, I have to plan out how I'm going to connect it to the box. Now, as you guys can see, my other ones, my EMC generators down there have crafted 15 dark matter pedestals. I crafted the first one, though, that's up in here. So that way I can end up throwing it in there. As you guys can see, it's fairly efficient. And as I expand on this, I can always bring it down into that chest or raise the chest up. Doesn't matter. This way is fairly solid to keep everything in order and prevent you from pulling out your hair every time you go to harvest your collectors, as I have been. Because I would have to go in, I'd have to collect every fucking diamond and then put it into with a gem of internal density. But it was so annoying to do, and then even then I still had to mess with it. Now I ran out of tubing, so I am gonna make some more redstone tubes with the pneumatic tube I have, which this stuff is fairly easy to use or do. All you need to do is put your pneumatic tube there, and I forgot the redstone, which I made a little generator right there for doing like the small stuff I need for crafting. Anyway, so I put the pneumatic tube up in here, do that, max that out to 64. There we go. Now I have 64 redstone tubing, which should be what all I need. Now, if I run out, I'm gonna run out of timers as I do this, so I'm gonna show you guys how to time it. So anyway, I'm doing it this way. I see. That's gonna end up interfering later on. So I may have to sacrifice a power flower. Potentially. Or could run it from this side. Okay, so that's not going to interfere with anything. Nope. Oh shit. It needs to go higher. See if the timer will click onto these, which I don't think it will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my timer like right here. No, that didn't work, so I have to put the timer out one. And put a redstone right there. And even then, that's not powering it enough. So I'm going to have to go and buy more timers. So, /warp. This guy has timers. Just have to remember where the hell they're at. Right here. I feel no shame in buying them like this. I want to make sure I have enough. So I don't have to go back there and buy them again and realize that he's out of stock and then have to make them. That would be totally depressing. From what I have noticed is, even down there, I didn't have to build any timers up in the ceiling or anything, so... But anyway, to do these timers and stuff like that, the way I was doing them is I was taking my brick like this. I don't need the screwdriver anymore. I was running it right there. Putting the timer right here. And then running redstone. And see, as you guys can see, it's powering all three of these. So I'm going to come over to this corner right here, and I'm going to run another one. Damn it. Now once that hits, yep, it sends it. And it's sending it all into that chest. And then I'm going to have to put another timer right here. Which I will move this timer then. And then that one works as well. I'll move that timer then, most likely. But yeah, that's how you automate your power flowers and put them into a single area. As you guys can see, I'm making a relatively good amount. Because I haven't picked them up for probably about a half hour or so. So this way I don't have to worry about just coming in and picking stuff up. It'll automatically do what I want it to do, which is good. And I ran this in a way to where, fuck, I'm gonna have to move this over one, I think, and keep that one right there. Which, that will be fine without that timer there. So, however, I wonder for how long. I'm going to have to alter this tubing as I go on. I already know that. Okay, that should not be messing with any of the power flower building. At least I hope not. I don't feel like dealing with it. Nah, this one, now it won't mess with any of it. So I can keep that right there. And then, damn this ring. And then I can always come right here. Actually, I can just always access the chest from the top, which is nice. Sweet. Anyway, guys, this is how you build a automated power flower plant. I had 35 filters, and I used 31, so I have 31 power flowers so far. So this works pretty much for as many power flowers as you have. You just have to power the tubing here and there. And the reason why you do that, I mean, it's reminds me of Ohm's law in real life. Ohm's law is pretty much like the path of resistance. After so many feet or so many inches of something, you start losing power or voltage, which is your push of the current. So as soon as you start losing the voltage, like let's say, for example, you guys saw that coming up, I mean, it was fine and powered up to here, but once it got to there, it wouldn't power anymore. It was due to, in real life physics, it would be due to Ohm's law, not having enough, having so much resistance to where it couldn't push anymore voltage to push the stuff away, or push the stuff into where I want it to go. That'd be a kind of, for somebody, it'd be easier to, that would be a way I would explain it to make it easier for somebody to understand. So, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think this is one of the few ones that would be be out there. I'm not sure. I don't even look at the tekkit tutorials half the time. I only do whenever I need it. So, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take it easy.